Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Tormentum Dark Sorrow. So we got gassed, and it didn't kill us. Instead, it put us in... Well, I could only assume maybe a different reality, but that doesn't make sense too much because this world was already a horrific, grotesque reality anyways. So... like, now we're in a different horrific, grotesque reality? Or, like, a dead realm? I have no clue. I imagine after being gassed and we're just gonna get this crown via puzzle. Oh, that's... I haven't seen any signs that really match this, but we did see a sign we didn't read before that was on the wall in the other reality. Maybe there's a sign over this way. The hands are trying to grab me. I must be losing my mind. Let's see, let's just double check. Just make sure there's not something hidden in this. I saw on the walkthrough when I had to look at that this might be Hebrew. Okay, whatever. If it is Hebrew, I have no idea. It didn't bother to tell me what that would spell. The hatch is shut. I must find another way out. See, there's just like nothing over here. The cube has been freed. Behind it is... there's only an endless void. We have a ticket, a rope, and a claw. And so unless we're supposed to use the claw with the hand... and like, so maybe this will just be a Simon sequence, like fire, water, lava, doors, and doors. It seems every symbol has an opposite. Is that always the case? So then we just start here. Maybe that was just the intro in itself. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. It's just a match game, isn't it? But this is filling up. And I have no idea what that means. Let's see. That's a match. This is just gonna take forever. And the proper way to do something like this would be just go straight through the thing until we have a better feeling for this. And seriously, do we have to get a match every single time before it refills? Yeah, it does. It goes backwards. So door, sun, moon, egg, circle, skull, brain, heart, brain are the opposites. Egg, broken egg, fish, dead fish, face, bird, man, baby, This moon. Alright, so baby, old man, sun, square. Square, circle, fire, bird, man, skull. Pretty pathetic, a puzzle. Again, just doesn't have anything to do with anything that's going on here. I made it, but something strange is happening to the cube. One of the walls reveals a passageway. Man, these don't even need to exist. Just take all the puzzles out. Just make this a short walking simulator of a game and put some voice acting in it. Do some better animation. Have the character actually walk when across the room. Have the ability to interact with multiple items and use them together. So this is probably like a dream sequence where we're gonna have to blow ourselves up or electrocute ourselves. Their masks they don, the righteous five, the fateful day, which none survive. Twice the charge through the body surge. 'Twas not enough for sins to purge. A fragment of a poem. I wonder who the righteous five are. See, there's these bits of things. And see, this feels more like you're in prison now instead of a horrific castle. Maybe that's the thing, is that this is actually just a normal person in normal reality in prison, and he's just seeing the world as completely different. The gathered cheer as life falls away, eyes feasting on this rite of decay. Thrice bound, body charred, dry mouth, last breath, another victim sentenced to death. And what does this do? Well, it does nothing right now. This does feel like it's slightly more of an integrated puzzle than just matching. Yeah, but I've got no clue what that's about. What happened here? Some terrible force must have killed everyone witnessing this execution. I noticed there's a lot of scratch marks on the armrest. Looks like many have tried to free themselves from the belts. And are we going to use the claw on this? Nope. Are we going to use the rope on this? Nope. And there's not even a way to leave this area, so... the poem isn't even staying together as something, so... let's try moving this to 3 and this to 2, and then I could probably just brute force this to the remaining. But I would like to see where that last bit of the poem is. Like, where could it be? Well, I'm certainly not going to fall into another situation. 5 masks of the righteous 5. Fateful day which none survive. Twice was the body they surged. Okay, so it's 5. So this is at 3. This is at 5. And this is at 2. The hands of the clock locked into position. I put them in. Alright. And let's pull this and see what happens. The lever moves with no resistance. And this looks like a very normal person. And not the creatures we've been seeing. Let's talk to him. I recognize this place. It's the execution chamber in the castle dungeon. Really? Okay. Here, in this excruciating pain, I have perished, as have dozens before me. This is not how I remember this room, however. Everything has changed. My executioners are dead, and the room is in ruins. Whoever you are, be warned. Remember my words. In this world, nobody who is who they say they are. Beware. And then we get that crown. Taking the crown which so many in this land spoke of. And now that we have the crown, we can just leave. For a moment I thought I was back at the castle. Was it just a dream or a hallucination caused by the green gas? And like, we still don't know what this is about. So we haven't trusted anybody in this game. I guess we should just continue down that path. Why not? Won't this guy actually just let me pass now because I've killed a creature and can just give him proof of that? Are you heading for the train? Not so fast. Must bring proof. Use your cunning and bring me a trophy from one of the wild beasts inhabiting the underground mine. So we already have that. Let's give it to him. This is what I wanted. I applaud you. You have indeed done a dauntless act. By defeating the beast, you have earned my respect. You are now worthy of the mountain pass. Farewell. And see, I bet this is just the end, if I was to guess, once we get on this train and go. Welcome, stranger. I'm sorry to say the train won't be going anywhere anytime soon. It's been defunct for a very long time. Its glory days are long past, as are mine. I've transported the rocks that were used to construct the castle. Upon the discovery of deposits closer by, it was mined here and the train lost its purpose. Today, it's useless ruin. Even though I've sacrificed my life protecting the train from saboteurs and looters, every year more and more parts were gone, missing. In order to save what was left, one day I sealed the entrance to the control room and hid the combination to open it inside my head. Unfortunately, even there I was robbed. My memory was stolen by old age, and with it the location where I wrote the combination in stone. If you are truly determined, perhaps we can help each other. You wish to travel the frozen tears? I dream of taking a final trip on my train before death takes me, which may be very soon. If you can somehow get inside the train, find all the missing parts, and by some means create a new fuel cell, perhaps I could still start the train. But that's not all. You'll still need to find me an original ticket to Frozen Tears. The route we use is encrypted within. And if a game is going to give you this laundry list of things, and see, this isn't even a very good HR Giger train. Why did it not give us this laundry list of things we were supposed to do a long time ago? A long time ago. Okay, actually, I know what this combination is because we saw it. It was carved in stone. Let's see. Did I jot that down? Ah, yes, here it is. Kind of difficult to figure out and remember that, so good thing it was written down. Don't think I quite got that. One in the middle. The door to the control room is now open. I see you've managed to open the control room door. Let me take a look inside. We did quite a bit of preparation, I think, to get to this point, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's not too much left. Maybe just a couple more scenes. I can see a scrap of paper inside this. Let's see. Some parts are missing. I have to bring them for a train driver. I need to forge a new fuel cell. Well, I'm looking here and just trying to see if there's actually anything to be done. I guess not. Let's talk to this guy. The train is still functional, but I still need the parts. I asked you for it in order to start it. First and foremost, we need fuel cells and the ticket. Bring them to me and we can ride out of these places. This place. So we can just go ahead and give him the ticket. The ticket's in good shape. Let's just hope the route is still decipherable. And what's this? Train driver uses the ticket to set the route to the frozen tube. And we can't just put this. Once I forge a new fuel cell, I'll have the train install it. So maybe I'll melt the crown and make the fuel cell out of that. That isn't a terrible thought. I don't believe that's really the solution, but something worth trying, I guess. See, there's parts in here, and then there's something in there, but he won't just let us take it. So take this and throw it in there. That won't do anything. There's still a slight issue, I suppose, because even though I did kill the husband rat, like, I probably could have just freed him even if he was a bad guy and not really had any problem with that. Let's see. When we come back here, is there something? Mine's ventilation system. I don't see anything there. There's this. So if we can find the missing part, which was missing, I guess. Beast must weigh several tons. If a body fell on the tower entrance, I'd never get inside. So what am I supposed to do? Not trust anyone. I guess that we'll try. We'll put the rope here on this. The rope reaches all the way to the ground. I can go down now. So we'll take this. Storm egg. And I really don't like the center exit back out section. And we don't give the egg to the bird. We instead, I guess I'm gonna give it to the statue to keep birds away. Thank you for the new storm egg. Thanks to its power, the birds once again fear me. I will never forget this. In my gratitude for your effort, I give you this key. One of the birds brought it here and speak. I keep it because I could feel it was something important. And the key just kind of floats. And so we open this. We have all the parts. If you can read these words, it means I am dead. I can only hope my death was not in vain, and that the castle was never finished. Why would anyone go to such lengths to hide this part? Storm egg is placed. Well, there's nowhere else to go, so I guess we do have to just give the crown to one of the two people. I see you chose to betray me by giving that egg to that pathetic tree at the crossroads. That egg was mine, only mine. And so that one just leaves. Okay. So we'll just go back up this way, and then back down this way. Let's, I guess, give it to him. Hopefully we're right to give it to him. Thank you for returning with the crown to me. I promise it will be safe with me, and I will never use its power to do wrong. By trusting me, please take this oval key. It will open the box outside the tower. Inside, you will find something that may help you to continue your journey. And see, you would have just gotten an oval key. Probably the other, if you had taken the other option also, and given it to the rat family. Yeah, you would have gotten this similar key, and then we've got to do this. And if I was to guess, let's just assume it wants us to start this direction and work our way to this direction. So we have square, hexagon, triangles. This one doesn't have the hexagon, so that's probably alt. That needs to be switched as this circle. And then hexagon, triangles, square, and red circle. And then a thickened circle. And then an inner diamond, or I don't know what else you'd call that. Plus sign. Success. Very easy puzzle. And there's a tiny cube again. Interesting. Found the red monolith. And see, this game certainly feels like it could have been developed in such a way that there was intention to have the game. How could you have given the treasure from the tombs to someone else? You betrayed my trust. Don't come here ever again. Goodbye. However, you can still just walk wherever you want to go. I could certainly see the frozen tears being yet another section of the game, but it's not going to help the game any if that is the case. It would just be more of the same, and I haven't particularly liked what I've seen so far. The monolith takes another form, a more transparent one, and you pick up the fuel cell. Okay. You're still snooping around my house? Get out of here now. Interesting that it says that. And so we're done with this section, and I'm thinking done with the game. All my research said that on average people played about 3 hours of this game, so we've been going for about 3 hours. Give it to him. How did you manage to forge it? The metal used for creating it is very rare and therefore very valuable. And do we put the parts on ourselves? No, we just give it to him. Oh, where did you find these? I'll install them immediately. I can start the train now. All aboard for full steam ahead. Next stop, Frozen Tears. My efforts paid off. I've finally managed to leave that horrid place. As my journey continued, I kept being haunted in my dreams by the same image of a sculpture with hands rising towards the sky. I was suddenly awake by a piercing cold. I could see snowflakes swirling through the windows of the speeding train. I knew my goal was near. I really don't like the idea of just leaving. Like, leaving the castle and then leaving the area outside the castle and now in a completely different place. Seems odd. But there must be more game. They wouldn't go to a screen like this, I don't think, if there wasn't. We've reached our destination. As you see, the weather conditions here are rather harsh. The fuel cells was enough for a single trip. That means my journey ends here as well. I hope you find what you're looking for in this place. Well, can't believe it. I finally made it to Frozen Tears. Starting the train was no easy task. I guess we're gonna go all the way to the hands. And see, you jumped here just because my mouse was there. There's the hands. A sculpture from my dreams. I hope it brings back my memory. Well, so far every indication is that you may not want your memory back. This needs a key and probably a gear puzzle behind it. My orders are not to let anyone in. Orders are orders. Take it. Talk to our commander. This is more human than what we're used to seeing. An empty bowl with a hole in it. And wind chimes. Stars. Greetings, traveler. You probably seek the place of redemption, as all who come here. Getting there is the smallest of problems. The real difficulty lies in awakening. But let's not stay out here in the cold. Please let me invite you into my humble home. An old anvil. Like, should I go in there. I guess. I don't know why I'd trust anybody. Sketch from the back when. So this is like a sketch from the castle? Maybe we're going back to the castle. That'd be really odd. To go full circle. Nothing of interest here. Blacksmith bellows, I'd rather not touch them. The old books say that in order to awaken the sculpture on the hill, one must pierce its stone heart with a blade made from the metal from the stars. Obtaining the metal won't be easy, as it's valued highly by the villagers. Many fools have come and tried their luck before you, however, they paid no attention to the metal their blades were made of, and their negligence led them to their demise. The required metal is one thing, but the shape of the sword is another matter. Here my knowledge ends. A long time ago I helped in the construction of a cathedral on the outskirts of the village. An old man lives there. I don't know if his stories come from his wisdom or madness, but he may be able to help you. You will start your search tomorrow. Tonight you may sleep in my house. It'll be dark soon and it's better to stay inside after dark in these parts. And see, that's not really an event that you want in a point-and-click adventure. The warmth of the fire, having a whole night pass by. The warmth of the fireplace brings peace. My eyelids become heavy. I hear the woman's voice in my dream calling me. I run towards the sculpture. Wow, dream sequence. So cliche. But rather than getting closer, it seems only to get further and further away. Cliche dream. Too tired, I stop and examine at my hands. They are drenched in blood. Then the blacksmith's voice wakes me up. In the dead of night, the village is shrouded by paralyzing fog. It's not known who has caused this atrocious act. Soon after, knights from the castle come and bring pain and destruction with them. And apparently that's where that sentence ends. That whole conversation ends. What is this guy doing? The guard is dead. Interesting. So it's an old armchair. Nothing interesting. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about the commander now. Does this body have a key on it? I want to be very, very careful to look everywhere and make sure. There's just blood everywhere. Can we go back in the train? There's no need to go back there. We were attacked at dawn. Cough. Cough, cough. First came the fog. It slowed our movement and cluttered our sight. Then came the flying machines. Knights in horns, helmets. Cough. They appeared out of nowhere. Before we realized what was happening, it was too late. And see, this might be a consequence for letting the queen survive, but in all honesty, I bet it isn't, because this seems too likely that this has to happen regardless of your choices. Try to disperse the fog. Cough. Find a mage inhabited in the catacombs on the hills and ask for him help. He will know what to do. Cough, cough. Take this key. It will open the gate. And he did put a key on the ground, and I can just barely see it. Picked up the key, I could barely see it through the fog. Yeah, that's true. I will take no chances. And so I can't go any further until the fog is lifted. I don't get the scene changes here. Why not just make a bigger castle? The gate mechanism has been damaged during the attack. I must unlock it manually. Fine. Easy enough to do. This is a simple car parking minigame that I'm sure people have seen. Actually, I need to do it this way, don't I? Success. These puzzles are way too simple. These are like puzzles for a little kid, and then horrific, grotesque imagery for a mature adult. It doesn't make sense. It's not for that small fraction of people who have never played a video game before or done a puzzle before in their life, yet love horror movies and Cronenberg-esque, David Cronenberg-esque movies for on top of that. It's rather useless. What's this? It's a plant. We'll take the blue flower because almost certainly we'll need it. I wouldn't mind a point-and-click adventure game that just non-consequentially punished us for picking something up without having a reason to pick it up first, and then that trained us throughout the rest of the game that sometimes you just leave things where they are. That'd be an interesting twist on it. But it's I've never seen a point-and-click adventure game like that. Let's see. Put the flower in here. Can't even drag it. Machine rocks, but apparently I need more flowers. Skulls look like somebody's trophies. Table is connected to some strange machinery. Is that a person, or? And again, it just jumps this way because of what a mouse is. I'm literally jump scaring myself by just having the mouse in the corner. It's like maybe he's a priest. Shh, be quiet. Don't make any noise or the dead will wake. They lurk in the darkness, awaiting the moment of weakness. I have my eyes on them. I watch them through the hole in the wall. Ah, I see a new specimen. I have not seen this one here before. Let me summon him through the transcendence table. Perhaps prepare me an extract from the flowers growing up on the hill. I need it to activate the table. Go now. This is of utmost importance. I must stay here and observe them. You'll find one of these flowers needed to activate it on the lectern beside you. So, we've already committed to using the blue flowers in this, probably, because I doubt there are any extras. And one can read terrible disappointment in his wretched face. Are you another one seeking redemption? Many have tried before you, as you see. Myself, I don't intend to end up like those fools around me. I've taken great effort to craft the perfect sword. I can already feel its radiant glow purifying my body. The time of atonement is near. Let us cease to be a silent audience. May the spectacle finally begin. There's a lot of people trying to get atonement by killing things and stabbing things. That doesn't work that well usually. So that's another blue flower. And over here's another blue flower. I have to take a closer look. There we go. At last, stone hands, the woman's statue in my dreams, was never so cruelly mutilated, though. Man, it is just a kind of double-speak idea, where good equals bad, bad equals good, atonement through violence. Well, there's literally nothing else to do, so we'll just put all of these in. Minced flower powders bring the transcendence table to life. Something's happening. I can't stop it now. Ah, it's the jester. And so I imagine it would have been the queen otherwise, if I'd killed her. Where am I? What is the stench? Bound, humiliated, my memory slowly begins to return. You freed the queen, and I was pronounced a traitor. I was buried alive. I did not deserve a punishment so cruel. The last thing I remember is darkness, and now I'm here. How can this be? Fate once again crosses our path, but now it is I who am imprisoned. It is the true irony of fate. My life is now in your hands. I beg you, show mercy and release me. I have had my share of suffering. I'm trying to be the nice guy, and we have trusted people in the past, and it seemed to work alright in a couple times, so the idea of not trusting anybody doesn't work. So I'm just gonna free him. You chose well to free me. I'm not the man you met anymore. While my body appears the same, my soul has experienced what may be called a catharsis. Thanks to you, I understand that darkness isn't the opposite of light, but is in fact its cradle. For it's only from darkness that light can be born. It is best to part ways with indignity. Even though I did wrong in the past, please let me say farewell in such a manner. And so I free him, and just kind of nothing happened there. I didn't get any item. And we had to make that decision before we talked to this person. I can hear that you have activated the transcendence table. I hope you did not tinker with it. It is a very delicate apparatus and can easily summon a malevolent being. Before I proceed to the table, please tell me why you came here. You speak of a paralyzing fog enshrouding the foot of the mountain. I believe I know what might help you. Take this powder and throw it against the fog. It may not bring back the day, but it will clear your way. Again, crazy writing. And when we look in this, the mage spoke the truth. I can see dark silhouettes drifting behind the wall. Interesting. And what's rather strange, I guess we're done with that. That area. Like, this is certainly taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Honestly, it's taking a lot longer. The problem I keep running into, and I don't know how to solve it. I'm still looking for a solution, or trying to get somebody to tell me a solution. Is I go to howlongtobeat.com and find out what the average player plays in the game. But there always seems to be a little short. And in this case, it does seem like it's been at least an hour short in a 3 or 4 hour game. It might also be that people only play a game for 3 or 4 hours and they just get bored and leave. I could certainly see that with this game. Just particularly if you were just struggling to get out of the castle, where there was a lot of rooms and a lot of items and a lot of different puzzles all overlaid on top of each other, and then there was that key issue of just not being able to see the key, which added a lot of frustration. And maybe that's the issue, is I spent maybe 30 minutes extra looking for the key instead of playing the game, and because of that, that's why it's taking longer. That would be a very good explanation. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.